Hi Capricorn, I'm Ronique and welcome to 2023. Happy New Year. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all have a great holiday season. We are starting off a brand new calendar year here in 2023. January is a very dynamic month. We are actually starting off the month with both Mercury and Mars retrograde. So what this means to you is really be fluid with all of your, new goals. Make sure that they're able to be, moved around a little as you go throughout the year. But also January has us going into a lot of energy by mid-month. We have Mercury, Mars, and Uranus will then go direct by mid-January. So really picking up speed of the energies, and then the sun moves into Aquarius and Venus moves into Pisces. So that's a lot going on. So please check the description below. It will show you all of the important dates for the month of January in terms of the aspects and what transits we're going through. If you haven't already, I would love if you liked, subscribed, commented. Scorpiosoultime did really well in 2022, but one of my goals is trying to grow this channel this year. So if you have any suggestions, comments of how I can improve, how I can help you all, use this information better, let me know. Okay, you all, so let's get right into it, Capricorn. Today I actually have a new deck, which is called the Gold Foil Tarot. Hopefully it picks up well on screen, but what I love about it is it has all of the cards have this beautiful gold sheen to them, but they're all kind of like holographic. So I think it's really dynamic, and I think it's going to be a great tool to use and a great deck to use for the upcoming 2023 year. So Capricorn, as we do the monthlies, this is going to be for January 2023. What we're going to do actually, Capricorn, is pull 2 cards per week and just see how the energies look for you. Make sure and look at your sun, moon, and rising signs and any other planets that you may have more placements in. Take a look at those too, all right? So for the first week of January, we have the Hierophant in reverse. And we have the Page of Cups that first week of January. By the second week of January, we have the Ace of Cups in the upright position, as well as the Hermit card in the upright position. By the third week, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse, and we have the 3 of Swords in the upright position. And by the last week of the month, Capricorn, we have the King of Swords in reverse, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. So not ending the month on too bad of a note with that 10 of Pentacles. Glad to see that, especially since we had that 3 of Hearts, or I was called 3 of Hearts, 3 of Swords there. So let's take a look at each week, Capricorn, and see how these energies fare for you all. Now, I think one of the most interesting things about this month, Capricorn, is that you all are, coming out of your sun sign, and you are now entering this new solar year for yourselves. So this year is going to be really interesting, I think, for you all, because you'll be able to see how you've grown from last year, and you are opening up the year with the Hierophant in reverse. So this definitely is that energy of whoever kind of governs your world. And this could be the church, it could be an organization, it could be your work, it could be your company you work for, but it's in reverse. So there could be some type of news or information that is brought to you, Capricorn, at the beginning of the month. Remember, we do have Mercury retrograde on the December 29th. And then when we start the year, we actually have some of that Capricornian energy with both Venus and Pluto conjunct in your sign of Capricorn. So there is like a lot of Capricornian energy going on. And I feel like at the beginning of the month, you might get some messages either from a loved one, or it could be someone who just has some feelings for you regarding either an organization or something that might not be what you were thinking, or it just might be information may be held from you at the beginning of the month. So don't be surprised if news comes out maybe at your work or somewhere in an organization later on when Mercury goes direct. Okay, Capricorn, by the time we get to the second week of the month, we have the Hermit and the Ace of Cups. So there is more of that emotional, intuitive energy by the time you get to the second week of the month. The second week, we do have Venus squaring the nodes. Mars goes direct and Venus squares Uranus on the 14th. So definitely maybe a time to go inward, Capricorn. Hermit card usually does suggest that there is some type of retracting from society, being able to kind of go inwards. And this may be a good time for you to really take a look at your goals then, once we get to mid-January, because you now are probably being more enlightened. You may be able to really focus on what it is that you need to get yourself right for the year. And also with that Ace of Cups, you might have a lot more intuitive connections by the time you get to that second week of January. And with the Hermit card, there is this energy of like you being able to tap into maybe your spirit guides, being able to really write down those goals and everything by the time we get to that second week of January. By the time we get to the third week, Capricorn, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse, and then we have the 3 of Swords. So there may be some news that comes in around your family. There may be some kind of information around things that maybe started maybe during your beginning of your Capricorn season back in December. And it may be news that isn't the best. It could be something that, is not welcomed. It could be information that comes in that's out of an emotional nature with that 10 of Cups in reverse about your family, maybe a loss of a loved one, or maybe just hearing news that, isn't the happiest news there at that third week of January. By the time we get to that third week of January, we do have Sun conjunct Pluto in Capricorn, as well as the sun moves into Aquarius. So by the time we get to that third week, Capricorn, just really stay on top of your, your mental health, especially with the sword energy. Just make sure everyone in your family, is feeling well, and just keep that in mind that third week. By the time we end the month, Capricorn, we do end on a higher note with that 10 of Pentacles. It looks like you have the 10 here and you have the 10 here. So possibly, definitely family news coming in, I'm sensing, with that 10 of Cups and then the 10 of Pentacles. This could be generational information. So it could be an inheritance. It could be news about family members who are able to come into either some kind of wealth or some type of legacy building. But by the end of the month, you get a little more clarity possibly than what you had that third week, or even when you opened up the month. Because I definitely am feeling like by the time you get to that second week, when you're able to sit down with your own self and really get clear on your goals, I feel like by the time you end the month, Capricorn, you're really feeling better about your year ahead and able to actually maybe sit down with your family members and just plan, what do we want to do this year? Do we want to be going on a vacation? Do we want to save money for a certain goal? I think this is a great time to really talk to your family about what you all have as a family of goals and things you all want to achieve. But overall, Capricorn, it looks like a very promising year. I do think that January is going to be a dynamic month for you because we do have so many planets in your sign. Do take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs, and I'll talk to you later.